Welcome to Marseille, host city of the 2024 Sailing Olympic Games. In September 2017, the second biggest city of France was officialized as host city together with Paris. There are only 2 more years to go before the Games begin. As a big city with a logistics around and great weather conditions, Marseille was the perfect candidate to become the central point of Olympic sailing from 2020 to 2024. Unfortunately, COVID postponed Tokyo 2020 and therefore the Paris 2024 Olympic preparation. But we, at the YCPR, had already started to work on the project of a training center, and we used this year off to work even more on it. The Yachting Club Pointe Rouge is a nautic club based in the Pointe Rouge in the south of Marseille. The club was created in 1937, and we have ever since organized many big sailing events. We also have sailing, fishing, diving, and teaching section, and we are in charge of the management for part of the harbor and the parking.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Clara Geiling, je travaille pour l'YCPR et j'ai créé, monté et maintenant je manage le Training Center en vue de la préparation olympique pour les Jeux de 2024.
Au Training Center de l'YCPR, on accueille aujourd'hui 9 nations qui sont la Suisse, l'Autriche, l'Allemagne, la Nouvelle-Zélande, la Suède, la Grande-Bretagne, les États-Unis, la Pologne et l'Australie. Ces 9 nations ont ce qu'on appelle des aires privées sur lesquelles elles ont soit un, soit deux, soit pas de conteneurs.
Et en plus de ça, on a aussi une aire commune donc qui permet à tous les coureurs de pouvoir juste se lier les uns les autres, peu importe les nations, peu importe les séries, pour venir se mettre à l'ombre et partager un moment tous ensemble. La préparation olympique, évidemment, se passe majoritairement sur l'eau, mais est aussi très importante à terre parce qu'il passe énormément de temps à terre pour bricoler et juste pour en briefing, débriefing, etc. Donc c'était vraiment important pour nous qu'il y ait une sorte de village olympique et pas juste un boat park comme il peut y avoir sur d'autres sites.
Sailing is different from other sports because it fully depends on the weather conditions, which means that to be the best, the sailors have to know their playground like the back of their hands. This is why a lot of people have come to Marseille this year, during the Olympic time, even 2 years before the Games, to get to know the weather conditions.
I came here just to get to know the venue, Olympic venue, just to see how it is to sail here, how are the winds, obviously, the waves and everything. So we just want to get to know it as much as we can.
So obviously 2 years out from the Games, it's a very specific time of year. We've come here to test the conditions and find out a little bit more about the bay, what the wind's like, and try and be as prepared as possible come 2 years' time.
If we come here 2024 and know the bay by heart, we would be really happy. We feel like this bay is really complex, learning every day, every minute.
Oh, it's unique. Beautiful, must say. Starting to become a bit of a second home now with the base here. It's good.
And as a good Olympic preparation is also about how people feel on shore, the YCPR managed to create a good vibe on site, providing for all the equipments and organizing some special events for the sailors and their coaches.
We're making really good memories every day. What I really enjoy is every time we come down here in the morning, we find Clara and Olivia, for example, already being here or greeting us with a warm welcome and good morning.
Every day is so fun. We come down, there's different nationalities, there's different sailing classes, like every day is fun. I love it.
The whole thing has been so fun. It's like everybody's so hospitable here, and it's cool to see all the other sailing classes here training, and the vibe is really cool. Everybody's like just really pushing to go to the Olympics, and it's a really cool atmosphere to be in.
Usually we kitesurfers are like quite often far away from all the sailors, so this is really nice that we can just hang around with all our friends.
As the IQ foil and the Mix 470, the kite foil will be at the Olympics for the first time for Marseille 2024, which makes now the Sailing Olympic Games 100% parity and 50% foiling.
The kite foiling is a very young class. Basically, big races have just come up since 2015, 2016. Since then, more and more kiters or more and more sailors went into kite foiling, which is really nice to also see the level increase and see how many people are into racing actually.
It's like really pushing the sport to new levels, and it's really cool how that is making everybody improve and just push more and growing the sport and developing everything.
And even if all the classes are very different, all these top athletes have something in common. They all have one or several coaches who are following them in this Olympic adventure with advice to perform at their very best.
On ne peut pas gagner la régate après le premier jour, mais on peut la perdre. Donc autant il ne faut pas s'exciter si on commence bien, etc. et que c'est encore long pour la suite. Et autant, il ne faut pas non plus trop faire le tour après le premier jour.
We had a coach. The first message he gave us is, if you guys are gonna be changed last to the neoprene and first back to the normal clothes, then you're the coolest. So that's our goal, guys.
Even if you go through tough times, you haven't become a bad sailor overnight. You're just, you've had some time off or you're injured, and just remember how good you are and how much you should be here. I think it's really important for me now.
Thanks to all this good advice, the great weather conditions and the good setup of the YCPR training center, the sailors and the coaches have enjoyed their time in Marseille this summer.
De partir avec du vent en d'est, à fond la caisse, dans 20 nœuds, au vent arrière, mer plate. Et puis ça, c'est vrai que c'est toujours des belles sensations, on se met direct dedans et c'est plutôt cool.
You get some pretty monster waves here and that's pretty fun.
Yeah, the Mistral day is really good.
The sailing here has been great, and it's great to be here. Marseille.
On the waves, when you're surfing downwind here by the training centre, are epic. So surfing downwind, that's definitely the best.
We have a 5-minute sail and we're already on the Olympic race course. So for me, I think the venue is just incredible.
This is just amazing. So happy to be here with such a strong team, and it's very special to be leading and enjoying this moment right now.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Matt. Je fais de la planche à voile pour Grande-Bretagne. J'aime Marseille. C'est tout.
The Marseille 2024 Olympic preparation has officially started, and we are happy and proud to be part of it. The YCPR Training Center will continue to welcome coaches and sailors until the middle of November this year, and we will welcome them again from April 2023. We already have a lot of good memories with all these coaches and sailors, and we can't wait to create some more. Let's see what's coming next.